sweet!
Diabetic.
That was sweet! Diabetic! I'm taking a shower.
Who's this?
Matt Barnugget.
Tell me about him.
He is straight fiosty. Like, remember we had to tease him, make fun of him to get his ass to take a shower.
And what was the excuse for not taking a shower?
He almost drowned in a bathtub when he was little or something
When
stupid.
he was drunk.
When he was drunk or whatever. Well, why would you be afraid of a shower?
You can't drown in the shower, shit. Now that you're upside down and plug the drain.
Right? It was straight fiosty. His socks would peel paint. They would.
Dude, his socks would gag a maggot.
It would. This guy was off the hook.
Yeah, he come down here with down here one time to Dayton and shit. He's like, he knew I, go around fixing Subarus. He's like, hollering at fat girls on the Yahoo and shit. He's like, yeah, this girl's got a Subaru. Let's go down and fix it. I'm like, all right. So I called him and talked to some fat ass uncle or something. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, this is what you need to get. He's like, okay. Wrote all this shit down. It was all being serious and shit. Well, like a week later, we go down there and shit. We show up on their door and they act like they didn't know who the fuck we was. They leave us standing there on the porch. They're just talking on the phone. Leave us standing on the porch like jackass. I'm like, what the fuck? Well, finally we talked to, it's like the people whose car it was, we didn't talk to. We talked to everybody else but them. Well, it turned out she's like, okay, I'm gonna go meet my truck driver boyfriend somewhere, get some money for you, try to buy some parts and shit. And we get out there, he gives her like 50 bucks. She goes out and buys a full tank of gas and 2 packs of smokes and like gives us $10. I'm like, here you go. I'm like, well, what the fuck? So we're all contemplating like, damn, we can't just leave out of here empty-handed. I'm like, well, let's count on this money to get back home and shit. And the only reason I had any money, because I asked Eddie Duke to borrow like 10 bucks and he gave me some money, and me, I would just stick it in my pocket and count it later. Well, it turned out he gave me like a $50 bill, so it's like, well, hell, this is our only money, so we were like, yeah, we'll pull this motor through the night and shit. That girl brought us down something to eat. She cooked up some like little popcorn nuggets or something. And she's all like fat and like debilitated, could barely get up downstairs. And Matt's like, yeah, I could go get some ketchup. She labors up the stairs, comes down all like out of breath and shit. I'm like, yeah, we'll work on this car through the fucking night and stuff. We ended up pulling that motor. I pulled the intake off, pulled the alternator off, the air compressor, the battery, the radiator. So everything on the ground, and finally we got to the motor and yanked that shit out by hand. I'm like, alright, let's stuff this in the back of the car and get the fuck out of here. So we fucking straight stole their shit and hauled up here to Alley Boys and shit. It's like, well fuck, tell somebody to come from 200 miles away to fix a car just to dick them off when they get there, shit. Right. That car would have got junked anyway.
Pardon?
Well, when does Zany Duke ever come out here?
I don't know, when's Zany Duke ever come out?
I've seen him out here before. Wasn't he the one that was crashed out on my driveway once? You guys like...
No, that was me and Matt Barnett.
This line right here goes to a fuel pressure rating.
I know I've met Zanny before.
You might have met him over to Jim's or something, maybe.
Could
yeah. It's best that I could follow it and go. Nothing hooked up to it.
Oh shit.
There you go.
Uh-oh, that might be it.
Why would you cut it out?
Well, is it going to stall out if you leave it on there? Put it on there until she cuts out.
Turn the idle up a little bit.
Good, Logan.
I fucked with the idle and turned it down. Well, I turned the idle all the way down.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, it was idling like 2 grand.
Oh, so maybe it has had a vacuum leak all this time then.
Yeah.
Hold it there and see if she'll cut out all together.
Stalls all the way?
Yeah.
Fuel pressure's jumping.
See, that needle didn't move before, did it?
No.
Yeah, so with it fluctuating like that must be, running the vacuum.
That's it. I just need to turn the idle up a little bit.
Them little fucking tools are handy, aren't they?
Subaru toolkit in a pouch.
I love that Subaru turning radius. Now, so you got a lot of dashboard pets in here too. You got this one here, the one on the radio.
I've had them in all my cars.
I got a Fox sitting up on my, what do you call it, my rear view mirror. And I have a, had an ambient toad, trash wagon 5, a dried up toad.
It was found in your fucking underwear.
Danny's got a little baby Ninja Turtle on his dashboard.
Yeah.
He always falls off. Maybe that one's not supposed to have vacuum. I don't know. I mean, it did lower the idle down.
These are supposed to idle somewhat low anyway.
7 to 900. But I turned it. Like I said, I messed with it and turned it down.
If you turn it down, what was it idling at before?
$2 grand.
Oh, really?
Sputtering as much. Still blowing smoke though. That could be timing too, you know. We never.
I think you got it right on the right mark. Eyeballed the screw.
Close.
Yeah, I put the screw back on when it stocks. You know, it's got the shiny spot where the bolt's always at.
It does feel better.
Yeah, it does.
Double clutch action there, ain't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Have to if you lost some shifter bushings.
Oh yeah.
That's in second gear.